Hello everyone. Welcome to SSB Crack Exams. My name is Anuradha and today I am going to conduct a session on the 10 body language mistakes that you shouldn't make in the SSB interview. तो जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि हमारे जो डेली कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स हैं वो दो तरह के होते हैं. The first communication skill is our verbal communication skill and the second one is our non-verbal communication skill. ये नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन स्किल को हम लोग बॉडी लैंग्वेज के नाम से भी जानते हैं. So it's important for you to be communicative in the SSB interview, but it's also very important for you to have a proper body language. Improper or incorrect body language can send the wrong message to the interviewer. तो आइए चलिए देखते हैं 10 ऐसे बॉडी लैंग्वेज मिस्टेक्स जो आप कमिट कर सकते हैं एसएसबी इंटरव्यू में और जो आपको अवॉइड करनी है. तो पहले कि हम ये 10 टिप्स 10 बॉडी लैंग्वेज मिस्टेक्स में जाए और उनके लिए आई विल बी गिविंग यू सर्टेन टिप्स हाउ यू कुड इम्प्रोवाइज ऑन दीज बॉडी लैंग्वेज मिस्टेक्स. Let me tell you something about what SSB crack exams provide to the defense aspirants. If you visit our website ssbcrackexams.com, you can see that we provide courses for each and every defense competitive examination, starting from NDA to CDS, CDS OTA, AFCAT, Territorial Army, and many more. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, SSB Crack Exams, our Instagram page, SSB Crack Exams, and for more information on what are the other courses we provide for the other defense competitive exams, you can just log on to learn.ssbcrackexams.com. But we also have our mobile app, so you can download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. तो चलिए देखते हैं कि 10 ऐसे कौन से बॉडी लैंग्वेजेस हैं जो आपको अवॉइड करनी है. Starting with the number 1 body language mistake that we tend to commit. That is poor posture. So, slumping in your seat doesn't convey confidence. Studies have shown that individuals who sit up straighter are more likely to view themselves as having strong leadership skills, whereas those with hunched postures have higher risks of feeling easily stressed. Sitting up straight and squaring your shoulders not only makes you look confident, but it also shows you respect your interviewer and the situation you are in. To sit as if there's a string tied from the top of your head to the ceiling. This trick also helps if you have a tendency to lean back in the chair, which could be viewed as not taking the conversation seriously. So sit straight, but not so straight it looks like you are craning your neck to the ceiling. It may seem like you are being stiff and prudish. Also watch your posture when you are standing. Push your shoulders back, keep your chin up, and stand with your feet slightly apart. No matter what branch of the military you observe, one thing stands out. Their shoulders say, "Look at me, I'm a leader, follow me." This is part of establishing hierarchy, but it also shows how we demonstrate respect. Also, leaning back in your chair shows boredom or lack of interest, and leaning too much in front means that you're crowding the person, the interviewer, which signifies aggressiveness or over-eagerness. So it's best that you assume a straight and neutral spine, which shows confidence and makes you appear taller, a trait interpreted positively around the world. Tip 2. Avoiding eye contact. Eye contact is super important when you're being interviewed. People who avoid eye contact or have shifty eye movements come across as suspicious or even creepy. Distracted or upward eye movements can suggest someone is lying or not sure of themselves. So it's important for you to look someone directly in the eye to convey confidence and certainty. Looking down as you talk may seem like you lack confidence or are self-conscious, causing your words to lose their effect. Also avoid glancing at the clock, which implies disinterest and can be interpreted as disrespectful. Prolonged or forceful eye contact can be interpreted as aggressive. Break eye contact every 7 to 10 seconds. The way we break eye contact also sends a message. Glancing down communicates submission, while looking to the side projects confidence. If there is more than one person in the room, make eye contact with each person and don't stare at the mouth or forehead. Tip 3. Being too serious and not smiling. Not only does smiling make you seem warm and friendly, but it might even calm your interview jitters. While frowning and scowling can signal displeasure or judgment, smiling can invoke positive feelings from the interviewer and help create a good lasting impression. Practice answering interview questions while reminding yourself to smile. If you don't smile sometimes during the SSB interview, it may wrongfully tell the interviewer that you are not a positive person or you are just not excited about the whole thing. But that doesn't mean you have to smile always. That may again express your lack of taking things seriously and can land you in trouble. Smiling at the beginning and end of your interview, but not as much in between, will make you seem more approachable and likable. Tip 4. Touching your face, nose, or mouth. Playing with your hair or touching your face is an interview no-no. The first makes you look childish and stressed, the latter conveys something even worse. Face touching, especially on the nose, is commonly interpreted as an indication of deception or lying. If you've got long hair, tied back neatly so you can't toy with the ends, and make a conscious effort not to touch your face for entire time you are there. Also, don't bite your nails or scratch your head to show your childish nervousness and lack of self-control. Tip 5. Defensive or aggressive body posture. Avoid crossing your arms across your chest, leaning forward a bit too assertively, or invading the interviewer's personal space. All these body languages show that you are closed off, defensive, narrow-minded, hostile, or just plain bored. Turn off the aggressive body language cues and instead rest your hands in your lap and on the arms of the chair or anywhere that conveys a sense of calmness and an even-tempered disposition. Keep your hands relaxed, open, and visible. Clenching your fists makes you seem closed off and defensive. Also, it can make you argumentative as you will appear ready to spring into action at any moment. Tip 6. Excessive hand gestures. You may be super excited about your performance in the SSB interview, but wild gesticulations with your hands or arms can seem, well, just a wee bit wacky. Even though you are enthusiastic, this can still be seen as a body language mistake. Used sparingly and with precision, hand gestures can be a powerful way to make a point. Too much finger pointing or air chopping makes you seem strident, not decisive. Enthusiastically sweeping your arms or using intense pointing gestures can be unsettling because it comes across as chaotic and hectic, which aren't qualities interviewers look for in a defense aspirant. Tip 7. Fidgeting. Too much fidgeting will make you look anxious and nervous, which might cause your interviewer to question your assertiveness and interpersonal warmth. Avoid the temptation to fidget your fingers. By embracing stillness, you can display the persona of a confident and capable leader. If you have a hard time doing this, practice answering questions while keeping as still as possible in front of a mirror. Too much shifting in your seat or foot tapping is a big interview mistake. Don't wobble or jiggle your feet. It's annoying and distracting. Place both feet firmly on the floor. Then channel your nervous energy into thinking hard about answering the interviewer's questions with all the knowledge you have prepared. Tip 8. Shrugging. Shrugging isn't a good look for any interviewee in the SSB interview, since it means that you might be indifferent or unhappy with what your interviewer is saying. But shrugging just one shoulder can also indicate that you are lying, so be careful not to shrug at all. Tip 9. Fiddling with objects. An interviewer who witnesses you playing with your jewellery, picking at your fingernails, or twirling your hair may assume you are bored or impatient. Luckily, this is a body language mistake with an easy remedy. Simply eliminate the source, whether that means leaving bracelets at home or pulling back hair. Another trick is to press the fingertips of your hands together to form a church steeple. You will display confidence while keeping your nervous digits under control. Tip 10. Nodding too much. People often believe that nodding in agreement at everything the interviewer says will work in their favor. Well, that's not actually the case. While it's all well and good to nod in agreement when you do genuinely agree with something, you need to avoid the nodding dog syndrome. Nodding in agreement with everything, regardless of the message, makes you look somewhat sycophantic, perhaps even spineless. Even worse, if you're not paying attention and then get asked a question related to the issue you were nodding about, you could look like a fool. Keep the nodding under control as well as shaking your head in disagreement. So try to avoid these 10 body language mistakes in the SSB interview, and you will surely achieve success and create a good impression on your interviewers. Also remember to handshake holding the hand or hands of your interviewer or interviewers in a firm grip. Only when a handshake is offered to you. Do not initiate on your own. तो आप अगर ये सब कुछ ये सारे एटिकेट्स फॉलो करते हैं अपने एसएसबी इंटरव्यू के लिए और प्रैक्टिस करते हैं अपनी एसएसबी इंटरव्यू के लिए तैयारी करते हैं ये सारे बॉडी लैंग्वेजेस को दिमाग में रखते हुए माइंड में रखते हुए तो आप कोई भी गलती नहीं कर सकेंगे इन द एसएसबी इंटरव्यू. So follow these interview etiquette and practice well in advance with your friends or family members. And don't forget to relax and distress yourself. Also believe in yourself and be confident of yourself. Jai Hind.